What was supposed to be an unforgettable stop in one of Africa's most iconic cities turned into an unexpected change of course for thousands of cruise passengers. Severe storms, strong winds, and dangerous waves have forced the Crown Princess to skip Cape Town entirely, altering the world's longest round-the-world cruise in real time. Here's exactly what happened. Passengers aboard the 113-day Crown Princess World Cruise, operated by Princess Cruises, were notified that the ship would no longer call at Cape Town, South Africa, as originally scheduled, due to a series of adverse weather conditions at sea. Captain Christopher Lai of the 113,561 gross ton cruise ship delivered the announcement in detail, explaining the upcoming changes in the vessel's route. The current weather forecast continues to indicate a number of adverse conditions, bringing strong winds and large waves, the captain reported over the Crown Princess's public address system. "I have decided it is prudent to avoid the southern coast of Africa until conditions improve," he added. This change came shortly after the South African Weather Service issued multiple warnings for the region. As of June 23, 2025, a hazardous wave warning is in effect for the entire southern coastline, with meteorologists highlighting the risk of small vessels capsizing and dangerous sea navigation. Storm wind warnings were also issued for both the western and eastern coasts of the Cape Province, with wind speeds expected to reach 35 to 45 knots. Although the ship had already diverted south of Madagascar to avoid a previous storm system, the worsening conditions prompted Captain Lai to remain along the eastern coast of South Africa instead of rounding the southern tip. Captain Lai informed passengers that Crown Princess, carrying 3,080 guests, would now skip the scheduled call in Cape Town on June 25 and 26, 2025. He further noted that the cruise line is working to add another South African port before continuing the voyage. "We are also working with local authorities to include an additional day in another South African port, possibly along the east coast," he said. "These delays are likely to impact our current itinerary." The captain emphasized that the safety of passengers and crew remains the top priority and is the primary reason behind the route adjustments being made as quickly as possible. "Please rest assured that we understand the importance and value of including Cape Town in our voyage," said Captain Lai, promising to make arrangements for a visit to the port later in the itinerary if feasible. The Crown Princess began its historic 113-day world cruise, the longest such voyage to date, on May 31, 2025, departing from Auckland, New Zealand. While the journey started smoothly with a leg to Sydney, Australia, the vessel was briefly forced to turn around when heavy waves caused a roll of 6 to 7 degrees. Severe wave warnings remain in effect for the southern coast until 11:59 and 59 seconds p.m. local time on June 23, 2025. Destructive wind warnings are active from June 24 through midnight on June 25. Captain Lai has committed to keeping passengers informed as Crown Princess adjusts its course to steer clear of the storm system and reconfigures the route for this week and the remainder of the cruise. The ship was originally scheduled to continue from Cape Town to Walvis Bay, Namibia, and then visit several destinations in Europe, the Americas, and the Pacific before returning to New Zealand. The final date of the cruise is set for September 22, 2025. Cruise Hive will provide updates to the Crown Princess itinerary as soon as Captain Lai makes further information available.